Is your business resume making you stand out on the internet? Listen up. When you're hiring someone for your company, what do? You compare resumes, you want to validate that their information is accurate, correct, and maybe they're the right fit. Guess what? Clients do the same thing. They want to validate that what you're selling is what they need. And you need to properly word everything to get to them. This is why a business resume is extremely important, and I'm going to walk you through it. There are no yellow pages now, at least not physically. You can find everything about everyone online, and that's why it's important to have an online presence. You need to know what your clients and people are talking about your business and yourself online, in Google, Bing, and all the platforms. Then, after they find you online, well, where do they go? To your website. Do you have a website? Well, that's extremely important. And that website has to match your core values, what you're passionate about, what's your differentiator. So stick around. Welcome to SkyTop Academy, a tool and channel that we build to empower your growth. We are a digital agency that empowers business owners like you. This is Juan Arroyave from SkyTop Digital Services. Well, what is the first thing that you need to be found on the internet? Well, it depends on your industry, but most of us at the end of the day will need a website, a landing page. That's when people will validate us. But what do a landing page or a website need? Technically, we can talk about a home page, a product page, a contact form, right? Or our story or a blog. Depending on your industry, you don't need all of them, but you have to make sure that you're telling the clients via your website or landing page who you are, what are your services or products, why are you different, why do they have to buy from you. That's extremely important, and you have to make it easy for them to contact you. Well, do you have a WhatsApp icon in your website, or maybe an SMS option, a contact us form, maybe just a bot, a chat that they can talk to you directly. So when you're building a resume, you have to consider first what you're selling. Then, how are you going to sell it? What is the message that you're going to convey to your customers, because they're going to validate that. So again, before everything, you have to know who your customer is, because that's the way you're going to talk on your website. A first great impression will help you succeed and achieve your goals. If somebody is directed to your website from your social media or any other link, well, you need to make a first impression, because then people will keep reading and buy your services, they contact you. So you have to make it right. You have to take into consideration tools like SEO, search engine optimization. And let's be honest, guys, if you don't have a website, do you think that people will trust you? Think about this. When you open a resume, the first thing that you see, well, makes the first impression. When your clients open your website, they are also doing the same thing. The homepage is the first impression. So please make an extra effort on that. Create a nice graphic. Really talk about what the clients want to know, about your services, about everything. You can have and you can spend money in ads, directing people to your website. That's a waste of money. You have to have an amazing landing page, an amazing website to convert. If you don't have it right, you will lose a lot of money, and way much more if you're investing in ads. Let's talk about the second page of your resume. Well, the second page of your resume is your social media. Guess what? People find you online. They click on your social media, they're interested there, and then they go to your website. So you have to have a consistency in graphics, language, icons, links. The same thing that you talk about in your website, you should talk about in your social media. Well, depending on your buyer persona, you may want to select some of those topics to be in different social media. Let's say you can talk about different things on LinkedIn, different things on Instagram, different things on Twitter, right? Because they are platforms that are meant for something specific. So be consistent, but be present in the social media that matter the most to you. Let's go to the third page of your resume. Well, yes, digital resumes, they do have more than one page. Well, it happens and we need to keep it up. So now people start making reviews. Such an important thing. People trust reviews. The reviews are like when you're doing a background check and you call the past employers and you call like the supervisor, the co-worker, do a really background reference check. Well, it's the same thing. Customers make reviews in different platforms. Maybe they make reviews in our website if we have a module for that. Maybe they do reviews in social media, maybe they do reviews in Google. How to take care of that? How to manage that? So first, there are good, okay, and not that good reviews. Maybe there are even fake reviews. How to manage that? Well, if a client comes to your store or purchase a product or a service and they feel good about it, well, they're most likely to share it in social media or even write out a review. If they feel satisfied with the service, they feel happy about it, they feel a connection, they will do it and they will write an amazing review. But never forget that good reviews, you have to respond to them, you have to address your client. Hey, thank you very much for leaving this amazing review. We're happy to help you. Just say what comes out of your heart. The okay reviews, you have to acknowledge it too. Say something. And the not that good reviews, please never appeal to emotions. This is extremely important, but you always have to reply. Why? Because the feedback is the most important thing that there is. Feedback can shape your business, can help you improve your service, your product, everything. A resume is intended to show the trajectory, the goals achieved through time, to show and reflect who they are, to show their credentials, right? They're basically selling to you. Well, that's what you have to do with your business resume. But I'm going to give you a tip, and I know a lot of marketers will go against me just by saying this. You're a small business owner. Of course, your personality is immersed in that business. That's your baby, right? You have to be real in your social media channels. Be real in your website. Show who you are. But also little by little, you have to understand who your customer is, because you need to adapt to what they want. How do they talk? But never lose that personality, because that's what is making your business thrive. Before you go, if you want to check amazing insights and information that will help you thrive as a small business owner, please visit our blog, the link here. Or you can also schedule a free consultation to discuss how can we help you improve your business and thrive. Thank you very much for being here, and stay tuned for more amazing videos.